Hey everyone, it's Army Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. I almost forgot, with all the madness going on with the exclusive first looks, we have an Colosal events. So as of time recording this video, it is only up for, oh gosh, it's only up for a whole day. So by tomorrow, by what is it, May 1st or April 30th, I think it's April 30th, this event will be over. So let's just read through this. Colosal is back with Mythic Monsters taking the spotlight. In this massive brand event, you'll be able to get Season 3 Original Mythic Monsters and Season 3 Cosmic Mythic Monsters. That means Shelly, everyone! Put two legendary monsters of the same element together in the Breeding Mountain and see what happens. If the result is a Mythic Monster, congratulations, you discovered the right combo. If you get a Mudflow instead, try that combo again. So really quickly, if you happen to breed two monsters of the same element together and you get Mudflow, that is the correct combination. It just so happens that sometimes you'll get a Mudflow, but that is the correct combo. So if you're getting Mudflow, that is a success. Try that combination again, you're really close. If it's neither a Mythic Monster nor a Mudflow, then start with a different combo. So if you get some random other monster, it is a failure, try something else. Every time you breed a Mythic Monster, you'll receive a Mythic Token, which will help you advance through a time challenge. Then you'll receive special rewards every time you reach a milestone, as well as Stardust or Amber as you climb up the time challenge rank. Remember, Colosal only lasts 24 hours, and again, I am recording this video late because I completely forgot about this. So before we go on to the combinations that are released and which ones are worth it and not worth it, let me just emphasize that tomorrow there is going to be a race. So please, please, please be very, very careful with clogging up your hatchery and your ultra breeding tree and your ultra breeding mountain, and even activating your Camella, because ideally you want to activate that for the race and help your team out during the race. So be extremely careful, because again, as cool as it is to get a Shelly and maybe some OG Mythics, some OG Cosmics, can I say that? OG Cosmics, some OG Mythics and some Cosmics, the reality is it's all about corrupted monsters nowadays, right? Corrupted monsters, being able to apply talents to them, it just puts them on a whole new level. And this next upcoming race monster, Clocksuko, can turn you into a baby, can mega time stop you. I haven't made the exclusive first look for him, but I know he's a monster that is definitely worth getting. So if you're going to spend gem trying to get a Shelly or whatever other monsters, really think about it, okay? Because I would advise you to instead coordinate with your team and instead race for a Clocksuko. Even if you get an unranked Clocksuko, just getting one corrupted monster, I would say, is better than getting even a Shelly. As hard as that is to believe, I would say so. Now, especially because if we go over to the dungeons, remember, there was a time when there was a Stardust dungeon. Nope, that's the Saga Mythic dungeon. There was a time when we had a Stardust dungeon and a Mythic Amber dungeon, but SocialPoint removed that. So even if you were to get a Shelly, if you wanted to rank up Shelly, you would have to use your precious Ludum on Shelly, unless you have a lot of Mythic Amber saved up from somewhere, or Stardust, I should say. So, as much as I say, like, yes, go for Shelly and get her, it's hard to say that because we don't really have a way to rank up Shelly or any other Cosmic or any other Mythic. So that's my caution to all the players out there. Be super careful with that. And yeah, I wanted to start with advice. Really quickly, the time challenge, where is that at? That's somewhere down here. I want to see what that looks like. The Cosmic Time Challenge right here. So it looks like every time, yeah, so the intervals are 2, 5, 10, 20. What do you get? You get a random level 6 rune. If you get 5 Cosmics, you get 20 Chuckle cells. Oh, Chuckle, another of the monsters that's available. You get level 7 runes. You get 80 Chuckle, 2 silver. Chuckle's a good one, but honestly, with Spec, I think we're even getting another Pierce monster that's going to be released. No, maybe not another Pierce monster. So with Spec in the game, and then we have some strong fire-based attackers, even like Cruel Electric that has fire-based attacks. The Anticipation Chuckle with a Pyrophobic Shield, I think, has lost some usability. I mean, still usable, but has lost some power. But yeah, so this is a time challenge. Again, you are going to have to invest some heavy gems if you want to participate in this. So that's my caution for you guys. So now let's quickly go over the monsters, or where are the combos? Where can you find the combos? So for that, we're going to have to go to Discord. So 1 second, everyone. Okay, so here I am on Discord. This is Hounds of Justice's Discord, Skill to Kill. I will post a link in the description so you can join. And then if you want to help them out or you want to see this updated list, then please go ahead and join. So right now we are in a tab under Colosal called Final List. You see the title right here? Final List. So we are under Final List, and so these are the only monsters that are currently available. There's not much right now. So under the OG Mythic Monsters, we have Zorky, Dr. Watts, Blaz, Cawthor, Quetzalcoatl, blah, Nightingale. Only Nightingale's combos out, and Nightingale is High Mass and Little Red Hood. This also tells me, if I'm not mistaken, you don't actually reuse monsters. So if you're trying out combos, you shouldn't be using Little Red Hood and High Mass anymore. But yeah, that is the only OG that is out. In the Cosmic era, we have a few more monsters. If you want Iguanazar, it's Sparky, Mantis, and Eeltron. He was a previous Team Race monster. There is Chuckle right there, a previous Legends Pass monster, Yedra and Silverleaf. We have Kaguya, a previous PvP monster, Harusami and Zorgon. We have Rozulka, this is a Pierce monster, but the combo's not out yet. We do have Spitfire. This was a Tails monster, if I'm not mistaken, an ET attacker, has Revival Relic, Metalisha, and Rekka. You know what? Those actually kind of make sense to me, like the Metalisha and Rekka and Spitfire, and so does the Kaguya, Harusami, and Zargon. Interesting. So anyhow, we have Necrolict, we have Shelly. Again, Shelly's combo's not out there. But if this is anything, again, Metalisha and Rekka to me makes sense, because Metalisha also, Metalisha is related to Spitfire. They both have a guitar, they both hold revival lessons, and then Rekka's just an ET fire attacker. I wonder if SP does, like, combine the monsters to make that one. Like, Chuckle's a what? Like a nature, Yedra, I forgot what Yedra does, Silverleaf, reminds me of Chuckle. Iguanazar, Sparky Mantis, Eeltron, I don't know. But anyhow, Undead Mr. Beast, Pulses, Renata, Ferris, his combo's out. We have Baroness and, what is that, Quixote, and then we have Manipulate, Timerion, and Mirak. Which, again, Manipulate, like, Timerion, so interesting. So, unfortunately, I think these dots represent the monsters that are most worth it. So, Blaz from the OG, Chuckle from the Cosmic Era, and Shelly, which I 100% agree with. If I had to pick one monster to go for, it would 100% be Shelly. After Shelly, I would have to say Chuckle, and after Chuckle, I would say it doesn't matter. I know a lot of people like Blaz, and I do recognize how powerful he could be, but honestly, who cares? And again, if you want to rank him up, you're gonna have to use your precious Ludum, which realistically, you should not be using Ludum. Let me repeat this, because people still ask. You should not be using your Ludum on any monster other than the corrupted monsters, and even within the corrupted monsters, there's only a handful of monsters. Anticipation and Pierce, really, and the Megatons. So yeah, guys, just... again, join Skill to Kill, and then just kind of refresh this, see if the combo for Shelly's out or not. And then if you want to help out and you want to try figuring out the combos, there's another section. I'm going to scroll up. Okay, so under the failed combos, so this is how players do it. Players literally try a bunch of combos, hoping they get the correct one. So see, all of these, they're not Mudflows, they're not mythic monsters, they're all Tyranno Kings, Fire Stars, Light Spirits, all common monsters. So these are all failures. So I think these players are looking for Shelly, right? That's why we have Dark on Dark. So look at this. And then this player is Fire and Fire. I don't know who they were looking for. Let's go down. Again, more players looking for Dark on Dark. Dark on Dark. So yeah, players looking for Shelly. Scroll down. I don't know what this was. Dark and Thunder. Pterodactyl. I don't know what that was for. Scrolling down. So you can try right here. This player's going for some light monsters, getting a bunch of light spirits. And yeah, so if you're going to try and fail, you want to post it on here. That way players aren't wasting their resources and you can try the exact same thing. I feel like Krugbo, when I look at Shelly, I feel like Krugbo would be one of the parents of Shelly. Because again, when I look at the finals list and when I look at the monsters that have made it, like Nightingale, you know, you think of, I don't know, like, I think of Little Red Riding Hood and like a knight and a hood. I don't know. When I look at this one especially, to me it makes the most sense. Like Spitfire, Metalisha, and Rekka, that's 100% makes sense. Manipulate, Timerion, that makes sense. So when I think of Shelly, I'm trying to think of what's a dark monster that is similar to Shelly. So maybe some dark taunt monster and Krugbo. So I don't know who that would be. Maybe I should look at the Monstergram and try to figure that out and try it. But yeah, guys. This is where you would find the combo once it is out. It might never be released. Remember, there's only 24 hours. I don't know how many players are actually investing a bunch of resources into finding the combo. Because at the end of the day, we have the race coming up tomorrow. So I think that's what players should invest in. But out of curiosity here, let's go back to my game. And let's see if we can maybe figure out what a combo would be. And of course, maybe there's no correlation whatsoever. So looking through the monsters, maybe the Ringer. The Ringer could be a good one. He's very tanky. Let's see what else we have. Funky Astral Scribe, nope, I don't. Krugbo and Shelly definitely have some similarities, so I can see that being a thing. So Shelly, Isofex, oh, Isofex too, you know, has very Shelly vibes as well. And Dunraw's a Megaton monster. What about, someone should try like a Dunraw Isofex or a Dunraw Krugbo. Yeah, that, I don't know, to me that makes sense, you know, something, again, Megaton monster with a, yeah, so I'm calling it Dunraw and Krugbo, Dunraw and Isofex, or maybe even, where's the guy, the Ringer, that could also make sense. But I don't know, guys, if you want to try it, go for it, but just be cautious. That's my advice. And once again, link to Skill to Kill in the description below if you want to try combos or you just want to see the updated list. Thank you guys very much. Best of luck to all of you, and remember to subscribe.